All right, Eric, I think one way to address your concern about covering the content is to focus on lesson planning.
I agree. I did the math, 28 chapters in the book, about 4 sections per chapter, sometimes 2 days just to cover a section. We're talking 100 days of teaching and we haven't even gotten to a quiz, a test, or a project yet.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What criteria do you use to determine how much time you're going to spend on a chapter?
Really just how long the chapter is, how many pages in the book it takes up.
Okay, what's another way you might be able to determine that?
I have no idea.
Okay, that's good, that's good. Let's look at our domains. Okay, and if we wanted some guidance on lesson planning, where might we go on the domains there, do you think?
Well, right here there's domain 1, planning and preparation. And then there's domain 1E, designing coherent instruction, and it's breaking down learning activities and unit structure.
I agree. So instead of planning as you go, you're going to save yourself some time and some headache by planning your lessons in unit before you start.
That makes sense.
Okay, so here's what I need you to do now. I want you to think about the big ideas, the overarching themes that you want your students to learn from a lesson or from a unit. For each one of these big ideas or themes, I want you to pick out maybe 8 to 10 facts. Those 8 to 10 facts are going to be the things that you just are going to cover for sure. You may find yourself covering all sections of a chapter or just parts of a chapter or section.
You're telling me I don't have to cover every chapter in the book, and even at that, I don't have to cover every section in the book?
No, as you pointed out, there's just not enough time to do that.
Oh man, that's such a relief. I just don't know where to go next.
Okay, so definitely something we want to consider now is to take a look at our school's social studies curriculum. That's going to give us some guidance.
Okay, yeah, we did look at that before, and I think it would be helpful in looking at really what my major theme should be for each lesson.
Absolutely, that curriculum is going to serve as a very useful document when you start planning your lessons.
Okay, but I don't remember if the curriculum really tells me a schedule to follow or how long I should spend on each lesson or unit.
That's a good point. It doesn't. But your teacher's guide that comes with your textbooks does. But just remember, this is a guide used for planning. The important thing is that you plan before you begin the unit and try to stay with that schedule as best as you can.
Excellent. I think this will be really good because if you remember, I wanted to spend some time on current events. I just didn't see how I had time to get it all in.
And you even said you wanted some time for some projects. So what I want you to do is to look at some upcoming chapters and some units, compare them to our social studies curriculum, and see if you can come out, develop some of those broad themes that you want to take out from each of those lessons or units.
All right, and then once I do that, I can really start determining those specific items that I want my students to learn.
And absolutely right, and I think that brings us to our next steps.